I think these are one of those times in Naruto where the flashbacks actually helped out this chapter, and it really built up the tension of this fight of Sasuke versus Naruto. I felt like the flashbacks were done properly. I think Kishimoto did proper transition between the actual flashbacks, what was going on, and different things that we saw with Sasuke and Naruto's conversations. I felt like this chapter was really, really good when it came to that. Majority of the chapter is pretty much Sasuke having a speech telling us what it means to be a Hokage from his side. That's exactly what this chapter was about. And then you got to see Naruto's answer to Sasuke at the end, and when you see them clashing right at the end of this chapter. So the fight begins next chapter of Naruto. But either way, this chapter, honestly, I felt did its job properly. It got us to see the side of Sasuke. Sasuke wants to shoulder the burden by himself. He wants to shoulder everything, all the darkness in the world, through all the 5 nations, everywhere. He wants to shoulder all that darkness onto himself. He says the only person that can become a Hokage is someone that can shoulder everything, that can do it alone, do it by himself, and have all the hatred centered towards him, pretty much. He is going to be that type of person. At the exact same time, we see Naruto's perspective of how, you cannot do things alone. We've seen it time and time again for the course of the series. You cannot accomplish things by yourself. Sasuke should technically know this, but he doesn't. He still technically is in the right in certain aspects, because you can never get rid of hatred if you think about it. I mean, Sasuke brought up, you can never get rid of hatred, so I guess I'll focus all the hatred on myself. That's pretty much what he was saying in this chapter, so I felt like Sasuke's ideology was pretty interesting, and actually, it reminded me a lot of Madara. It really reminded me a lot of the way Madara would act, and that's exactly what Naruto remembered in this chapter. He remembered the flashback of when he talked to Itachi, and this is the point where I like the flashbacks, because the flashbacks actually helped out the scene. It padded the scene to where it felt like it just overall helped the chapter, because when you see Naruto think back to what Itachi said, Sasuke, he can't go down the wrong path and all that. I think he's going down the right path at the moment, but, I mean, you can't do things alone, Naruto. That's exactly what Itachi said to Naruto, and since technically Sasuke thinks he knows his brother so well that, he can shoulder by himself, he brings up that his brother took over the darkness of the village. He took all the darkness into himself, he made everybody hate him, made his own brother technically hate him, and he left the village, pretty much, and he didn't let it bug him at all. That's exactly what Sasuke sees in this chapter, how he explains it, and he's going to do the exact same thing Itachi technically did, but better. And Naruto remembers what Itachi said. The reason why Itachi failed was because of him taking it by himself, for instance, doing it all alone. So Sasuke's going down a path set to technically fail. Because, I mean, you gotta think about this. I mean, if the hatred is all forced on top of you, you have to be very strong to withstand all this hatred. Of course, Sasuke is amazing. By far, the strongest people in the universe of Naruto at this moment is definitely Sasuke and Naruto. They're the strongest beings. Nobody fucking even comes close to them. Nobody should even be able to come close to them. There's pretty much basically gods of this series at the moment. And so Sasuke does have the power to uphold this statement. Now, necessarily when he dies, I highly doubt he can uphold that statement, but the big thing is that Sasuke's path, is it the right way or the wrong way? Technically, it is the wrong way, but it's a considered interesting take on Hokage and a way to get rid of all the hatred in the world. Now, Naruto, I like his answer at the end. He's pretty much just going to stop Sasuke, and that he's going to bring Sasuke back. Pretty much just change his ways and make him understand. But what really shocked me in this chapter, that actually took me aback, was when I saw Sasuke admit, he actually admitted to the Sage of Six Paths that the closest friend or best friend he's ever had is Naruto. In this chapter, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa. I just did not expect Sasuke to admit something like that at all. And to admit something like that about Naruto, it just shows you how far Sasuke's willing to go. Because, if he's willing to kill his own friend and bury the past and cut all ties to kill Naruto, just shows you how far he's willing to go. So, pretty damn interesting. It was a really good chapter that really, I felt like was done properly. Kishimoto actually did a damn good job. People will probably complain about the flashbacks of this chapter. I sense it, and I know it will happen. I understand flashbacks can get old and boring, but sometimes flashbacks really do help a chapter, and I felt like these are one of those cases to where the flashbacks of Naruto actually helped out the chapter and made it a lot better. Overall, I think I want to rate this chapter an 8 out of 10. It's not the best, not the worst. It's a good chapter. It's decent. Have proper build-up, transition between all the things going on, and I can't wait to see the fight in the next chapter. I have my hopes, and I can't wait. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.